from Dana. She says, my daughter, Jordan, is 12, and she is writing her first horror story. When did you find that first spooky story?
Oh, good question. Happy to hear your little one is entering that world, Dana. That's awesome. I probably wrote my first scary story when I was like, I think I was 6, probably. I just remember I was digging through a box of old stuff the other day, and I saw there was a stack of ghost-shaped paper. It must have been like a first grade class assignment. And I wrote a story that ended with someone being stabbed by a ghost's knife, and I spelt knife without a K at the beginning. So that's the first one I could find. So.
Did you? I used to write these comics that were probably would have got me in a lot of trouble had the teachers found them, because they were. I called it Mad Max, and it was like just this blob of a guy who went around with a knife stabbing people, and I was like 6 or 7 years old. And I don't know what the hell I was writing or why I was writing that, but when I think back on it, but did you write anything like that?
For sure. Actually, I remember one story that did get me in trouble. There was a family of alligators, like humanoid alligators, that were about to board a bus, and the bus driver, also a humanoid alligator, was like shit-faced. And there were like cans of beer rolling all over the bus. And my teacher wrote a note saying like, this story is well written, but I don't think this is appropriate for the class. I don't know what, like my parents didn't drink at all. So I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
That reminds me actually in art class in high school, we had to do like calligraphy, right? And we had to choose like song lyrics to do it. So I chose Guns N' Roses song, "Sick of This Life, Not That You Care. I'm not the only one with whom these feelings I share." And I got a slip into my locker from the guidance counselor because of that. Wow. I had to go talk to the guidance, and they didn't even approach me personally. They put a slip into my locker. And so I had to go down and talk to them, and they had it there. And they're like, is there something you need to talk about? And I'm like, no, I like that. It's a song.
Yeah.
I like the song.
Yeah. Oh my God. That actually just reminds me, there was an elementary school assignment. I went to Catholic school, and they were doing a wall where all of us were supposed to draw our image of God for this wall. And I drew this sentient pyramid with red eyes and a fanged mouth, with blood spilling out, and it was just sitting on this pool of blood. And this surrounded by all these images of like dudes with beards and rainbows. There was this like horrific, and they just put it on the wall. No one, maybe they were too scared to ask me. It's like, that's your image of God? So
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.